I haven't done Pilates in a week. How bad?
Well, we are starting standing now. You probably might get my head cut off here. We're going to go into the roll down. So we want soft knees and we want to relax through the shoulders and bring the chin to chest. As we bring the chin to chest, we get into a thoracic flexion. So we're really like getting that nice flexion, and then I'm not very good at this, but try and get a real nice lumbar flexion here as well. So lower back, hands are hanging relaxed as we breathe in and out, coming up. So this is just, if we've been sitting all day, this is a nice one, just to get a stretch through the hamstring, but also to get that upper back stretch and allowing those arms to just release as we come up. When we get to the top, we're going to do one more. Set my timer so I don't go too far over. As we come down. And then breathing in and out. As we come up, roll through the shoulders. And now coming onto our mat. Knees down and sitting. So we're going to do our side stretch. So hand palm on the mat and just pushing over and then coming over to the other side. So this should be a nice stretch through your QL at the back as well as through your obliques and through your lats. Now each time you come over, see if you can drop that elbow. See the elbows dropping a little bit further towards the ground. And then back to the other side. And this side I'm going to try and get my elbow down. Comfortable through the shoulder. And then back over to the other side. Into center. Hands come out to the side and behind as we stretch out through the chest. Just pushing up through the chest. Breathing in and out. And in and out. As we bring chin to chest and push the hands forward, so we get the stretch through the back again. Same again to the back, interlacing the hands, pushing the chest, chin up. And back forward for our last forward stretch. And coming down onto the mat. So we're going to start in position of sitting up with our back nice and straight and breathing in and out, and then just curving through the spine, chin to chest, and then coming back up into straight. We'll do another one of these. So just curving through. You should be able to feel it warming up all through the spine, vertebrae on vertebrae, and then coming back up into straight. We then bring the legs forward. So we want to have like a bit of a gap between the legs, flexed feet, hands come out in front. We do the same thing. Imagine that your chin is coming to chest and you're peeling the spine off the wall, vertebrae by vertebrae, as low as you can, and then pushing forward into our C-curve stretch. And breathing in and out as you reverse that movement. So you want to imagine you've got a wall behind you, straight back, breathe in and out, chin to chest, slowly peeling off the wall, and then pushing forward with your pelvis, and in and out as you come up. We're going to do one more of those. Breathe in and out, chin to chest, really warming up through the spine, pushing that pelvis forward into that C-curve, coming back into straight as we bring our hands out to the side, and we're going to supinate our hands so palms are facing up. Bring the legs a little bit wider here, not too wide, and we're going to breathe in and out, and we go to the side for 1, 2, back to center. So as we go to each side, you're getting a little bit further each time, making sure the feet remain flexed and center. And in and out, and in and out. We hold here. we're going to bring the palms back over into our saw position. So chest up, coming across the body, and then pushing over. Now really get the stretch, coming up, opening up, and coming back to center. Same on the other side, pushing, making sure that this sit bone stays on the floor. We're coming up, we open into center. Same again, push, we're coming up and opening into center. And then open back into center, across. We're going to do one more on this side. Just hold here, hold, get the stretch. We're opening up and back to center. Last one, we're pushing, really push here, get the stretch. We're opening up and into center. Legs come together, hands come down by the side. Just shift yourself to the front of the mat a little. Hands come back and behind, straight up, and we're just going to extend and flex for our calves. So they get nice and warmed. And extend and flex. Okay, one more flexion, then we're going to extend as we bring our hands over into roll-up position. And breathe in and out as you come down. Now really slowly bringing the tummy on tight to hold you as we come over, and breathing in and out as you come up and hold in this position and then come up. You'll probably find it easier if you're doing it that way as well. And in and out. Imagine the tummy really turning on tight here. And over and breathing in and out. Slowly coming up and pushing over. We're going to do a few of these just to make sure the tummy is nice and warm. Holding here and breathing in and out as you come up. We're going to do one more roll up. Hold here and coming over. Breathe in and out as you're coming up. Hands come behind the head into our neck pull. Just giving a nice rest on the head here. So you're getting that nice stretch, which you'll find starts at the top of the neck all the way down the spine as you come up. And then instead of doing that roll down position, we hinge, hinge, hinge. Then you can roll. And then you breathe in and out and coming up into that neck pull over. Now if you can't come up with the hands over the head, you can use your hands as leverage. And coming hinge, hinge, roll it down, breathe in and out. So otherwise, like you can get to that, if you can't come up, use your hands into straight, coming up, coming down into a hinge, hinge and over. Last one, breathe in and out. Hands can come up into that position as you bring your hands back over. Hands come down by the side. We're going to bring one leg out into flexion and the other leg is going to come into our hurdler stretch. And we're going to breathe in and out and just land wherever you are on your leg, wherever you feel comfortable. And breathe in and out and get a little bit lower and in and out as low as you can get. And then you want to twist your body so you're opening your chest towards your bent leg. And breathe in and out and get closer to that leg. And in and out. And coming up into the other leg. You want to flex through that foot as you come down, as far down as you can. So it might just be below the knee, ankle might be all the way to the foot. And just breathe in and out and open the chest up slightly so that you're looking at your knee and in and out. Get lower. So this is where you should feel it in your QL, all the way up here. If you're sitting a lot, this is a stretch for you. Okay, coming back into center as we slowly roll down. Now I want you to think about holding a bit more here. Hold, 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 and then bring the arms over into stretch. Pushing out through the fingers and the toes. Hands come down by your side. Bring your legs up as we do our chest lift. So just get really comfortable here so that you can feel like you're nice and even. Knees are slightly apart, but your adductors are engaged. Hands are interlaced behind your head. So just pushing the arms into the floor. Feel what it feels like to really open the chest. Relax. Do that one more time. Open through the chest. And then relax. As we breathe in, we bring belly button to spine and breathe out as you come up. Hold here. Breathe in and out. Coming down. Breathe in and out. And lift and in and out as we lower. Slow and controlled in and out. And lift and in and out and lower. Really think about engaging the abdominals. Breathe in and out and lift. Really feel it just below the belly button. In and out and lower. In, out and lift and hold here. Hands come behind just to pull you up a little bit further. So you've got that ability to rotate now. So chest lift with rotation to the left or to the front and to the right. You want to keep that height. Keeping the height through the chest lift, rocking from one side, peeking over the side of the leg. Back into center. Keep looking at the top of your knees, keeping that head up. Last one over to your left and then one more to your right. Hands come down beside you, legs come up as you breathe in and over and breathing out and lift. Breathing in as we come down and out as we lift and in as we're coming down, out. One more. Last one. Hold the legs here or bring them to 60 degrees. We're going to pulse for 30 pulses. Let's go. For breathe in and out and in and out and in and out and hold. Legs come into tabletop. One leg comes down, other leg comes down into that stretch. We'll come onto our side and give our tummies a little bit of a break. So just rolling onto your side and coming up into our side kick. Now, with our side kick, you can bring the bottom leg out for a little bit of stability, or you can hold it into straight legs with this arm kind of pushing into the mat, pushing that foot into the mat. Now, if you do go straight leg, you're not going to get as far with your kicks. It's up to you guys, okay? So we're going to come out and we're going to extend back. So out for pulse, 2, back 2, pulse, and back. And back, tummy on tight. Tummy tight. Three to go. Last one. And now we're coming on and lying down onto the mat. Hand stays here. We're going to bring the leg out into the front we're gonna lift it, and we're gonna come back again. Actually, what we might do, just for a bit more stability, bring this leg up into right angle, so it's complete right angle. You can hold it straight if you want to, up and back again. Just relax that foot and back, and out, up, down, and back, out, up, down. Can you feel this in your core as well as you hold it in position? 3 to go. 2. Nice abduction here, and hold as we come into our side bend. So the legs are naturally in the position that they should be here. So just bringing the top leg with all of the weight through it, and the back leg is just supporting. So we're gonna come in, breathing in, and we're gonna go out and breathe in and down, in, breathing out, breathing in and down, in and out, lifting that pelvis, and in and down. So try and make sure that as you come up, see how you've got the straight body, then as we bend, we get a lift, and in and down. Last one, in and out, in and down. Let's move to the other side. That was 5, wasn't it? I'm assuming it was. It felt like 5. Okay. So just pushing into the mat here, straight legs. I find this side a little hard, I'm not sure why. Okay, so pushing into the mat, we bring the leg out for 1 pulse, 2, chest up, 3, going 10 of these. 9 and 10, and pushing back, leg comes in, bring this leg up into right angle, and we bring this arm down as we lie on top of the arm. So this leg is in like complete right angle with the body. As we drop the foot and we come out, lift and back again. So here, all of the weight is going through the glute and the abductors, also through the core. So you should be able to feel it through, right through here and through your core. So this is perfect if we had ankle weights, which we're gonna get. 2 to go. Last one. And hold. So with this movement, it's quite important to keep the foot dead. So if you just hang your foot dead for a sec, come out, lift, and back. Now flex your foot. Out. See, it's so much harder with a dead foot because you got more weight through the glute, not through the quad. Okay, coming into our side bend, everything's set up, ready to go. All right, breathing in and out, lift and in and lower. Breathing in and out, in and lower, in and out, in and lower. 2 more. Last one. Coming in for our butterfly stretch. So just bringing feet together. It's telling me that do I want to dismiss my workout because I'm not working hard enough? Whatever. So just allowing those legs to drop. So you've got that amazing adductor stretch. We're going to come into our cat-cow position and our child's pose stretch, but we need to have a drink. I think we went like 20 minutes without having a drink. I really apologize for that. It's our last night of Pilates, so I really need to think about what I'm doing. Okay, so we want to come into that 4-point position. And what I want you to kind of think about is bringing the shoulders back and just, so retracting the shoulders. And I want you to think about pulling your pelvis in towards you like you would in a pelvic tilt. So bring your pelvis in. So look what happens to the back. And then relax the pelvis. Let's go again, bringing the pelvis in. As much as you can, relax the pelvis. So this is all about lumbar flexion and now relax. So that's your cat. We're going into that cow position. So what happens here is we are bringing the chest up. So you want to think about bringing the chest up. Okay, so bring the chest up. See what happens to the back. And then we want to come in back into neutral and bring the pelvis forward into cat. Coming back, bringing the chest up, looking up with it, getting that real extension through that thoracic spine, and then coming back as you bring the pelvis forward. Now, is this making sense? Bring it up, extend your sternum, you get right up, looking all the way up, and then coming back down, bringing that pelvis forward. Last one, as we come all the way up, and then bringing back into neutral spine. So just relax through the hands, come into child's pose, just to stretch before we go into our front hold position, front support. Okay, so coming into that 4-point position again, we're going to bring our legs back into our plank or our front support. Okay, now just tuck. See, I have a real bad tendency, see my back? If you tuck your pelvis under, so if you bring it posterior, you won't get that, because I've got an anterior tilt, you won't get that arch, so bringing it forward. Now all we're going to do is bring one leg forward, keeping that tilt in the pelvis, and then the other leg. So this is our front support. Okay, so one leg comes forward with that tilt, making sure, just skim the mat, nice and slow, it's harder slow. Holding that, if you can have a look at yourself in your Zoom, making sure that your leg isn't coming forward too much. So you do this, just enough to feel it in the abs with that nice posterior tilt through the pelvis. 2 more on each side. Last one on each side. Legs come back down into child's pose for a stretch and just move through the hands, because you want to come back and do that leg pull, so the front support with a leg pull. And then we're going into some back work. So bringing those hands down again into that position, bringing yourself up into front support, front hold, tucking the pelvis under so you don't look like that, like me. Okay, so we're just going to touch, see that how the foot points here, and we're going to bring it up for 6. And 6, tucking that toe under, same on the other side. Let's go for 6. And 6, legs come down into child's pose. And we grab ourselves a drink. Oh my goodness, it's doing it again. onto our back. Okay, legs are coming down here. And we're going to do that pelvic tilt that I was talking about before when we were in cat-cow. Just so you can see, your arms will be by your side, sorry. I'm just moving them up so you can see. I hope you can see. I'm on a black mat, so that's not overly helpful, is it? Let's type this in. Okay, so tilting the pelvis posteriorly, which means that you're pushing your back into the mat as you bring your pelvis off the floor into a tilt, bridge, and you hold, breathe in and out as you curve through the spine and you lay one vertebrae on vertebrae as you come down. So our spinal articulation. We're going to do 2 more coming up. You really want to feel this in your glutes and in your core. Last one, and when we come up, we're going to hold at the top. Just feel comfortable here as you bring your leg up, and you're going to touch your toe down and up. Really think about bringing the core on tight here. Three to go. And 10. Coming down, readjust, point the toe of the other leg, coming up and down again for 10. Try and keep that weight through the foot, pushing up. Two to go. And hold, coming back down, readjusting into that bridge position. Okay, hands come over the head as you bring the bottom down, okay? Then breathing in and out as you come up. Breathing in and out as you go down. So really think about extending through the hips as we come up. Squeeze the glutes. Breathe in and out. And in and out. Breathing in and out as we go down. Breathing in and out as we go down. 2 more. In and out. And in and out. Last one, we're going to hold as we go in and out as we hold here. And we're pulsing for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Your right leg is going to come over your left leg here, and you're going to flex through as you drop down for 5. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Your leg comes off, other one comes over as we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Leg comes over as we slowly peel the spine back onto the mat. One leg comes down, other leg comes down, hands come over for a really big stretch. Breathe in and out, really pushing through the fingers and the toes. So one leg will stay down, whichever leg you choose, as the other one comes up into tabletop. And then we bring it into right angle. See how the leg is flexed? And then we're pointing as we come up into hamstring pull. Okay, so this is hamstring pull 1. We're going to pulse for 1, 2, switch, 1, 2, switch. Think about really grabbing behind the calf. It's quite a quick movement. So breathe in and out, in and out, in and out. 2 more on either side. Last one. Legs stay here. bring them into a bent position, hands come behind as we bring one leg up and down, other leg up and down. So it's like a scoop and up, scoop and down. Keep that chest up high. Now, if you're getting a bit tired, you can drop your arms to the side and then drop your head if you're getting too tired. So we've got 2 more. Last one on either side. And bring your hands in for our double leg stretch, smashing our core. Sorry, Ness. Okay, breathing in. So breathing in and out. Keeping that chest up. Making sure the chest isn't moving. Relax the shoulders. Three, 2, 1. Hold on to one leg. Bring yourself up for a drink. I think I might need a new watch. Keeps telling me I'm not working hard enough. I really am. We're going to do some rollovers because this is our Friday night group of fun. So coming back down nice and slowly, bringing legs into tabletop in that 60-degree angle. Now remember, if you are doing the rollovers and they're a little bit challenging, you can put like a foam roller or a towel underneath here to lift it up so that you can get a little bit more leverage, or you can bend with your hands underneath here to just pull up as much as you can, and then touching down and then coming up and then touching down. And then when we do our scissors, you can be doing your scissors on the mat. All right, let's roll it over, hands coming down by our sides. Tabletop 60 degrees. We're gonna breathe in and out as we bring the pelvis off and over into parallel. We flex and part the legs touch, and slowly coming over with straight legs. And then bringing into point. Breathe in and out. As we flex, part, touch, slowly coming down and bringing legs in. Breathe in and out. We flex, touch, slowly coming over. Control it here with your core. Control it with your core, getting that amazing hamstring stretch. We're going to our last one. Breathe in and out. Flex and touch, slowly coming over. And legs come in to 60 degrees. Just bring them in just to release a little bit before we go into our control balance. Same setup again, into the 60 degrees, breathing in and out as we come over and we flex and we touch down, hands coming around, holding on and pushing up for one leg, 2 pulses, 2, and pulse, and pulse. Straight leg on the bottom, straight leg on the top. Last one on either side. Legs come down, hands come around and behind as you bring your knees into your face. And you sitting, see how I'm sitting like anteriorly tilted? So make sure you're kind of sitting on your hands. So you don't want to hold up in this position. You want to bring to that tilt. Legs come up into scissors. See how I've got a little bit of pressure on my hands. My hands and my elbows are doing all the work to hold my body in this position. Pushing that leg down at the front. Now the back leg's pushing down. Front leg, pushing it down, getting that stretch, stretch. One more either side, so one more at the front, one more at the back. Legs come over, hands come down by the side. Now if you want to do a jackknife here, you can. So it's just pushing into the legs, pushing them up and over, coming down, up into butterfly, for a stretch. Grab yourself a drink of whatever you choose. We're going to finish up doing some back extension work. Did you guys find that a bit easier this week after practicing it? Yay, so good. It looked good. It did look very good. All right, coming into doing some back extension work. We're going to just, first of all, holding your hands, slowly peeling up and coming into that stretch through the tummy. You can feel that. Breathe in and out as you come down. Okay, so what we're going to do is bring the hands to the side. Now the legs stay on the mat the whole time here. Head in neutral spine. I want you to think about that same thing as we did before, lifting the chest off as we come up. So it's like lifting the chest off the mat, just working the thoracic spine into neutral. Breathing in, lifting the chest up, and back down. Of course, those lumbar spine, all of those erector spinae muscles will work. Push. Coming down again. Last one, breathe in and out. Hands come down by the side, pushing back into child's pose position. All right, we're going to come into our double leg kick, double leg kick. So hands come interlaced behind. As we lift, see how we lift the legs off? And then we're going to pulse for 1, 2, 3, extend, back down. Keep the legs off for 1, 2, 3, extending. 1, 2, 3, extend. 1, 2, 3, stand up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So breathing in as you come up for 1, 2, 3. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3. Let's hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Hands come over. We're just going to finish off in our swimming, and then let me see how we're going time-wise. Perfect. And then we'll stretch. So what you want to do here is just have a neutral spine. So it's literally like you've got your hand on the mat, resting your head. Remove your hand, and that's where you want to keep your head, okay? So lift the arms and the legs off. Lift up your left arm and your right leg. And then your right arm and your left leg. Now let's start and go. Full breathe in and out and in and out. In, out, breathe in and out. 2 more, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out. Last one, in and out. And hold. Bring your arms back, pushing back into our child's pose position for a rest, chin to chest. And we're going to bring our legs forward here, stretching out through the hip flexors. If you want to, you can pull that leg up at the back for a little bit more stretch. You don't have to. Pushing in, really pushing into that front leg. And then switching to the other side. Push into that front leg, grabbing that back leg, getting a stretch here through the hammy at the same time as the hip flexor behind. Stable. Pushing in. Coming back into how we started. Just coming down, bring hand across. So I've got my left hand meeting it with my right. Just really pulling, releasing through the scaps at the back. Coming out, same on the other side, pulling that across the body. Ooh, that hurts. Breathe in and out. Hands come down by just roll through, bring them behind and pushing up. Chin comes up to ceiling or to the sky, or whatever you like. Pushing through, chin to chest, and we are finished.